When we speak of success, too many are eager to attribute it to some accident of birth or to what the world calls talent. But talent alone has never built a bridge, never erected a factory, never forged a fortune, nor transformed a life. Effort, consistent, determined, unwavering effort, is the bedrock upon which all true advancement rests. It is not the man who dreams idly of greatness who achieves it, but the man who rises daily and puts his hand to the task. I have known men of dazzling intellect who amounted to little because they leaned upon their gifts as though they alone could carry them forward. They mistook brilliance for accomplishment, and they found too late that their talents, left idle, grew dull. Meanwhile, the man of moderate ability but ceaseless labor steadily overtook them, passing them mile by mile, until the race was won. The world does not reward what a man is capable of doing. It rewards what he actually does. Work, and not mere wishing, is the true measure of worth. There is in work a discipline that strengthens character, sharpens judgment, and awakens ingenuity. A man who labors sincerely at his duty learns lessons no university can teach him, for he learns not only knowledge, but endurance, self-control, and courage. These are treasures no accident can steal. Many men, when young, shrink from labor, imagining it beneath them, or dreaming that fortune will come more swiftly by cleverness or luck. Let me assure you, fortune comes most often through doors opened by sweat and persistence. There is no substitute for effort. Cleverness without industry becomes vanity. Fortune without labor becomes folly. But when effort joins even modest talent, the combination is unstoppable. Some will say, "But sir, I am not gifted with great strength, nor great wit, nor great means." To them I answer, effort itself creates strength. Each hour you devote to work builds within you unseen muscles, not only of the arm, but of the mind and of the spirit. The man who bends to the task learns how to solve it better, faster, with greater confidence. Industry trains talent just as fire tempers steel. It has been my experience that most opportunities in life are seized not by the brightest, but by the busiest. Fortune seems to knock most often at the doors of those already occupied. Why? Because in laboring at one thing, they prepare themselves for another. Their habits of effort make them ready when chance appears. Luck, you see, favors the man who has trained himself to act when the moment comes. Let us be clear. Work does not mean drudgery alone. The man who labors wisely also labors joyfully. When you pour yourself into the work of your hands, you discover satisfaction that the idle never know. There is dignity in work well done, whether it be laying bricks, writing lines, or conducting enterprise. True nobility is not found in avoiding labor, but in embracing it with a willing heart. Consider also how effort shapes reputation. The world esteems the man who works with honesty and vigor, even if he begins in humble station. Employers notice, neighbors notice, and most importantly, one's own conscience notices. Reputation grows not from what you declare yourself to be, but from what you repeatedly do. Character is built action by action, hour by hour, through daily toil. I recall many a worker who began in lowly service, sweeping floors, carrying loads, or tending fires. Yet by diligence, by refusing to squander a moment, by learning more each day than they knew before, these men rose in station until they commanded not brooms, but businesses. Work gave them a mastery of detail, an understanding of human nature, and a reliability that men of mere cleverness lacked. Effort raised them to heights they scarcely dreamed of when first they began. And what of those who shrink from work, hoping to coast on ease? They may enjoy a season of leisure, but life is not so easily cheated. The idle man becomes restless, dissatisfied, even resentful. He lacks purpose, he lacks growth, and so he withers in spirit. A man may survive without labor, but he cannot thrive without it. Effort is the very food of the soul. Let me speak also of comparison. We are too often deceived by appearances. One man is thought lucky, another thought gifted, and a third considered doomed to mediocrity. Yet watch them over the years, and you will see effort rise like a tide. The man who worked daily, faithfully, steadily, will surpass the others in time. His talents multiply with his labor, while theirs wither in neglect. Talent may win a sprint, but effort always wins the marathon. It is a mistake to think that great effort is only required in great moments. No, it is the steady application of daily effort, in small things, that builds greatness unseen until it bursts forth. The bricklayer who places one brick upon another may not see a palace rising, but one day the walls surround him. The writer who crafts one line after another may not at first glimpse a book, but one day a volume rests in his hand. So too, the laborer at his post builds, piece by piece, the foundation of success. Now, effort alone is not enough if it is wasted on trifles. One must also labor wisely, with purpose. To rise early and toil all day at a foolish endeavor is not noble, but tragic. Thus, combine your effort with thought and your work with direction. Ask yourself daily, is my labor carrying me toward my purpose? Am I sweating in vain, or am I sweating toward something worthy? For effort unguided can become slavery, but effort guided by vision becomes destiny. I tell you plainly, never envy the man of mere talent, nor the man of idle fortune. Envy instead the man who works with determination, for he is destined to surpass them both. His destiny is in his hands, not in the accidents of birth. The world cannot withhold from him the fruits of labor, for nature herself decrees that the harvest comes only to those who sow. My friends, if you would change your life, begin with effort. Do not wait for a perfect plan, nor for favorable winds, nor for encouragement from others. Begin where you stand, with the tools you possess, and labor with all your might. As you work, better tools will come, new opportunities will arise, and unseen doors will open. The act of labor itself draws fortune nearer. I charge you, let not a single day pass without some honest exertion. Make of effort a habit, and of labor a joy. When discouragement whispers, "Rest, give up, it is too much," answer with work. When doubt sneers, "You are not talented enough," answer with work. When others mock, "It is useless," answer with work. For in the end, it is not they who decide your fate, but the sum of your own persistent efforts. Remember always that effort is not a punishment, but a privilege. To work is to shape your destiny with your own hands, to bend chance to your will, to carve meaning into the stone of your days. Talent is a gift you may or may not possess. Fortune is a wind that may or may not blow your way. But effort, that is always within your grasp. Hold fast to it, cherish it, and apply it daily, and you will find that destiny itself bends to your labor.